Here we go. Welcome everyone to TVOSJ.org, the voice of San Joaquin, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. We are going live right here with a friend. You know what? A friend of a friend who passed down Jonathan Sanchez number to me because he said, you know what? He's starting off something so awesome. And it's a folkloric group. And I just wanted to say, hey, welcome, Jonathan, to your community radio station right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. This is Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. And I'd like to welcome you. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, muchas gracias. Gracias.
Okay, so we're going to do Spanglish, inglés y español. Let's start off with un poquito de español. Primero, dígame, ¿cuándo empezó este grupo folclórico que se llama Iscali? Quiero saber todo del grupo, cuándo empezaron, qué edades son los niños o las personas que bailan y qué tipo de baile.
Bueno, pues antes que nada, pues nos encontramos aquí en los terrenos de la feria en Stockton. Tenemos más o menos 8 años, pero el detalle es que entran y salen personas. Lo bueno es de que entran personas y conforme van creciendo van ahora sí que volando y ya se retiran que a estudiar a los colegios, a la universidad, y empezamos desde muy chiquitos. Tenemos ahorita niños desde 5 años, las edades de 5 años a 20, 22 años,
Wow.
y pues es más que nada está abierto para toda la comunidad.
Ok, ¿y qué tipo de baile? Si puede explicarme un poquito de la música que tocan para que puedan bailar los estudiantes, los niños.
Sí, claro que sí. Pues en su mayoría es cultural, el folclórico. Tenemos varios estados representando todo México, incluyendo también la danza azteca. La danza azteca nosotros mismos la tocamos, es música con nuestros propios tambores. Y los bailables folclóricos, pues tenemos en su mayoría Jalisco, Veracruz, Michoacán, Sinaloa, Campeche, Guerrero. De que nos centramos bastante a la raíz de dónde sale el baile y qué es lo que significa, más que nada para no perder nuestras raíces.
Ay, qué bonito, me encanta, me encanta. Sabes que vamos a tener un evento que va a ser en agosto. En agosto parece que puede ser el 8 o el 9, que va a ser un sábado o si no domingo, donde es un evento de tradición, es un evento de música, de comida, de baile, de hasta un show de carritos y se va a poner bien alegre. El año pasado lo tuvimos acá en el Weber Point y se puso pero bonito. Muy bonito. Me encantaría invitarlos para que así la gente pueda conocerlos. ¿Ya cuántos tiempos tienen juntos?
Pues hay 2 personas que están, bueno, 3 personas que están conmigo ya cerca de 10 años bailando. Y hay otros que tienen entre 8, otros que tienen 7 años bailando conmigo, pero así es como se va formando el grupo poquito a poquito, y personas que van llegando conmigo y hay unas personas que apenas tienen algunos meses, pero todos van aprendiendo lo que viene siendo, como lo digo, nuestra cultura, nuestra raíz, y más que nada también en español, inglés, para no perder también el idioma.
Pues sí, pues ahora hay que cambiarlo en inglés. Now, everyone, I brought in Jonathan Sanchez as a guest because I got his number, his contact information through Estuardo Polanco. Jonathan, ¿lo conoce? Do you know Estuardo Polanco?
Yep.
Okay, that is who introduced me to you and told me about you. And I said, you know what? We need more and more folklore groups out there. Why not invite him to the radio station and invite him to do an interview with me so that way everyone can hear about what he's up to, what he's doing, where he's performing. And let's start by talking a little bit about the group. When did it start? What ages are in the group? And how long you been together?
I have the youngest, I believe he is right now 6 years old or 7.
Oh my goodness, the youngest.
Yeah, he
That's
He's
young.
one of our guys, dancers. He's really good, and from there we move up. We move up to 8, 9, 10, and up and up. And the oldest I believe we have is 22 years old.
22 years old.
And as elastic dancers, we have we have a couple of moms as well dancing with their children.
Wonderful. Wow. I'm impressed. So how many students do you have total, Jonathan?
Right now we have around probably 25 to 30.
That's a good number.
Yeah, counting Folklorico and Danza Azteca.
Okay, so let's talk about the different dances. Who do they represent? What kind of music? The dresses? Tell me a little bit about that.
We go from like every single state of Mexico has a different style of dressing, you know.
Yes.
And actually, the dresses as well have different meanings. And if we go to like Oaxaca's dresses, every single line that are in the dress, in the huipil, have a meaning the 4 elements, the sun or birds. I mean, everything has a meaning in our culture. So if we would take a real talk about what the root means or what the meaning is for each one, I mean, we would not be able to finish in a day.
Wow. And
Yeah, that's how beautiful our culture is.
very colorful, I can imagine. Very beautiful. Probably embroidery in the dresses. I don't know. But some of those dresses, are they original? Do they come from the original states?
Actually, yes, they do.
Oh.
And I have traveled to Mexico to actually
wow.
go and get the dresses for our group. And especially our masks, the masks that we use, they come exactly from the place that they are, what they mean or what they are from.
Wow.
If we're going to talk about Chiapas, the masks that we have were made in Chiapas.
Wow, especially made from Chiapas. Now that means a lot, because, you know,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes you have individuals that try to reproduce some of those dresses from those states, and it's impossible, impossible. I mean, you could do like a replica, kind of close to it, but it's nothing like the original.
Exactly.
Ay, qué bonito. Qué bonito. Bueno, pues you know what? I was telling you about an event that we have. It's a fundraiser that we do every year, and it's in August. It looks to me like it may be August 8th. It either could be the 8th or the 9th, either Saturday, Sunday. But it's going to be over here at Weber Point. It's going to be our second year that we'll have it there. But it's a total of 6 years that we've been doing this fundraiser event. And it's to help out the radio. We are a nonprofit. And we are always inviting all the nonprofits out there to be part of this event, so that way they can represent and have a booth and or vend, something to where you could raise funds for your organization. And that's something that we're really good at every single year. I would love to invite you and introduce you to the community. Now, I know that you've probably been dancing in this area, in the Stockton area, but I mean, that would be such an awesome introduction to have everyone see you perform on that event. So think about it and let me know if that's something that would work for you. I know right now, I love the fact that I hear that there's another folkloric dance group existing right now and growing. How many years do you have? How long have you guys been together?
We practice every Tuesday and Thursday at the fairgrounds, Stockton Fairgrounds in Building 3.
Okay.
Tuesday and Thursday, so we'll gather in later on today.
Now, is that the area where everyone that has interest can actually meet up with you to see if maybe they could be part of the group? Because I know that there's always mothers looking for organizations where their child can dance and participate and especially learn a little bit of the cultura, right?
Yeah, of course. Whenever you guys are more than welcome. It's the Stockton Fairgrounds. It's always open. And it's at 6 p.m. We start at 6 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday, every Tuesday and Thursday in Building 3, Stockton Fairgrounds.
Okay, Tuesday and Thursdays at the Stockton Fairgrounds. What time?
At 6.
at 6 p.m. and it goes till about, does it go an hour, 2 hours?
2 hours of folklorico, and then Danza Azteca, 1 hour and a half.
Okay. Danza Azteca. Good to know, because this is something that I can put out there. So that way anybody that is looking, and especially the parents, because they're always looking for something that the children can do instead of staying at home, bored to death after, homework. It's always good.
That's true.
It's always good for the kids to learn a little bit of the culture, the tradition, And so I'm big on that. And okay, so this is happening at the fairgrounds. Is there a contact information number? Is there something that parents can look you up on?
Yeah, that's actually the phone number. It's Folkloric Iscali, and it's 209-808-4327. 209-808-4327, and my name is Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan Sanchez. And again, so we're talking Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. Probably to 7, 8.
Yes.
And this is at San Joaquin County Fairgrounds. All right.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, the number that Jonathan just gave, which is good to know that it's okay to put out in the airwaves, and that's 209-808-4327. Again, 209-808-4327. And this is for the parents and everybody that's listening out there in the community that would like to enroll their children.
All ages.
Hey, all ages. So you said the eldest is 22 years old?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, we have one of the moms, like I said, dancing with their children as well.
Wow. So, okay. It's always nice to have volunteers that will help out because it makes it easier, of course, and especially when you have, a good number of children that are willing to learn. And what about their, is it required for them to provide their own dress or their own skirt or their own wear for practice time, or do you provide that, Jonathan?
It's more likely for them to buy their own stuff. So once anytime if somebody wants to leave, they can take their stuff.
Okay. So whatever they invest in, it's theirs. So they are able to take with. Okay. Which is good to know. Now, do you have a página? Do you have a Facebook? Anything out there that somebody can look you up to see maybe pictures of the organization or the students dancing?
I have a YouTube channel where we upload a couple of practices. It's Jonathan Sanchez as well, and it's Folkloric Iscali. And on Facebook, we have as well Folkloric Iscali. So
as long as they look for the name Folklorico Iscali, and of course that is Folklorico Iscali is ISCALI. Again, ISCALI. In case you are looking to find more information or, check out their page. That's always something really good to have because, people are always interested and curious. And, especially for the individuals that want to enroll their children into an organization that is so worthy, and especially to teach them a little bit of their tradition, the culture, the raíces, which I'm really, like I said, I'm a big supporter on that, especially the language. And this is for anybody, right? All nationalities, anybody that wants to learn to dance. Correct, Jonathan?
Anybody, all the people, all our community.
Okay, so tell me about some of the events that you have performed at and where.
We have performed as in public or private or any kind of events that we actually get invited to. Most likely is to keep our roots, keep our tradition, and keep, more than anything, keep our children out of any type of trouble outside in the streets,
Yeah, and this is definitely something that a lot of children that I know, they love dance. They love to move. That's an exercise. Mm-hmm. This is something that kids enjoy doing, and especially if it's also teaching them about their roots, their cultura, their culture. Anybody else that comes in of different nationality that is curious to find out, the cultura of Mexico, exactly what it's all about, and they get a little taste of that. And I think that's beautiful because if we could share our cultura with somebody else, other nationalities, Man, that makes a much better world, right? We all can get along. We all have something
Exactly.
fun to share,
We
to
have,
do.
yeah, we have been in a couple of multiculturals where people from different nationalities come up to us and show us respect as well. We show them respect because we love what it means for everybody who's proud of their culture. So if we can bring people together with different nationalities, I mean, what a beautiful world it would be, you know?
Yes. Yes. Wow, you just gave me a great idea. Jonathan, anything can happen right here with this radio station because we are still 4 years new and we're growing. FCC gave us a couple of sister stations, which we're going to get ready to start. I would say in maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I'm thinking this is Tracy's station. It's going to be 89.5 FM KBCC. Tracy. So Tracy's going to have their own radio station. Of course, this is going to be headquarters. Downtown Stockton, we're off the Miracle Mile. We're the Voice of San Joaquin, tvosj.org. Look us up. Also, the Voice of Stockton. We used to be KXVS. We're no longer KXVS. We are now TVOSJ, which means the Voice of San Joaquin now. How cool is that? I'm so excited about that name.
It is actually.
Isn't it beautiful? It covers the whole San Joaquin area and afar. And so, and then the other one that we're looking at having another sister station is too, Jonathan, is Lodi. And I'm excited about that too, because when it happens, oh my goodness, we're going to be the first ones to have a sister station there. And I will definitely let everybody know when that happens. But that's one of the other plans the FCC is doing for us, is giving us another sister station. So that's a sign of growth. It is a nonprofit organization. This gives the people a voice, gives them an area to where they can come in and share anything new that's happening, whether if it's a business, whether if it's a product that they have and they want to promote, whether if it's an event that they are putting out there and would like to invite the community. We're a 501c3, and so we're able to do this for the community. So being their voice, yeah, big right here on your community radio station. Bigger name, bigger mission. We are community inspired, also member supported, and also volunteer powered. So I'm always looking for volunteers. Anybody that wants to come in to help out radio, we have something to do all the time. And talking about the fundraiser that we're going to have in August, that's going to be at Weber Point. I'd love to invite you and check your calendar to see what you might have on that day, Jonathan, to see if maybe you might be available to be able to come out and perform, so that way the community could see and meet you and the dancers as well.
We will actually we'll be there for sure because we have nothing on the calendar right now. So put us in. We're down.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You heard it right here, community. And of course, that is Folkloric Iscali. And
Folkloric Iscali, yes.
Folkloric Iscali. Okay, I got to get that correct. All right, so you, and who else? I know that it's you. Are you the promoter, or is there someone else too that we could give credit to? Or did you want to give a shout out to anybody or even an acknowledgement? Go ahead.
Well, it's me as the dance instructor, but I want to give the shout out for the moms of those little kids that bring them every single practice, because without the moms, I mean, we wouldn't have a group, you know?
So big shout out to the mothers, right? Las madrecitas.
Exactly.
Yes, if it wasn't for the mothers, you're right. You're right, because, you know, they make sure that the children are where they have to be at certain times, so that way they can practice and get better each and every time. So big shout out to all the madrecitas. Go ahead.
Yeah, and the shout out for the kids. They don't give up, you know?
And the children, yes, they're like Energizer bunnies, right? They never give up. They have so much energy in them, and this is perfect. By the time I'm sure they're done practicing, they're probably a little tired and bushed, ready for bed.
Yeah, but that's something that they cannot say that they're tired, because that's something, if you put it in your mind, if you put it in if you're just thinking, I'm tired, you're going to get tired, you know?
You know what? The kids, when they have interest, you're right. it's not work for them. It's something that they enjoy. It's play. It's play. A jugar, ¿verdad?
Yep.
So bless your little heart for doing this and putting this group together. I look forward to meeting you. I'd like to invite you all, as many dancers to come into the radio station so we could get a good look. We're not only audio, we're not just radio, but we're also television. So maybe we can introduce some of their beautiful dress wear that they use to perform at some of the events that they go. We could talk about it. We can introduce the dancers to the community and introduce you as well, Jonathan.
Yeah, whenever we will be gladly go there.
Okay, so do me a favor. At my number, text me your email, and I will send you the available days. And you figure what day would be best for the dancers to come in for a live interview. Okay, and it doesn't have to be during the week. It could be either on a Saturday on La Voz, because we do have a show on Saturdays between the hour of 4 and 7 in the evening. On Saturday evenings. And then I have Latinos Like to Spanglish on Fridays, 4 to 6. Sabor Latino, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 to 6. But I also have Noticias y Algo Más, and that is on Mondays and Wednesdays, 4 to 6 as well. And that's with Ismael Palacio Cortés. We call him the Profe Cortés. He's awesome. Todo en español, toditito. And we have some of the most exclusive news from Mexico all the time. And so that's Mondays and Wednesdays. And so that will work too. I'll just send you all that I have available, and you tell me what works best for the dancers and yourself, okay?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Okay. And I appreciate you for doing what you do. I mean, you have the most awesome job in the world, and that's teaching and taking care of our young ones. So muchísimas gracias. Thank you for all that you do. And I will be in touch, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. And again, that's Jonathan Sanchez with Folkloric Iscali. And so thank you so much, okay? Cuídate, and I will be in touch.
All right, thank you.
Saludos to everyone, all the madrecitas and the dancers as well.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you take care, all right? Good talking to you.
All right, you too.
Okay, bye-bye now. Okay, you heard it right here, the voice of San Joaquin. And this is exciting because this is another dance group. This is another folkloric dance team that is growing. And I get excited because, when there's events like this, or when there's organizations, it gets kids off. I mean, it gets them off the streets, right? It gives them something, to do, to look forward to do, and especially to teach them about their cultura and tradition. That is priceless. I'm talking priceless. So, hey, remember, you heard it right here in the Voice of San Joaquin with Betty Ramirez. And next, I'm going to be interviewing a young lady by the name of Roseanne Dimenco. And we're going to be talking and sharing about some nonprofit organizations out there that are making a difference in Stockton, and certain things that are happening that we would like to share with the community. So stay tuned on that, and we shall return. So thank you so much for tuning in to Sabor Latino right here with Betty Ramirez. Do appreciate you. Pretty soon I will be back with another show.